Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Icehawk, and today I'm happy to bring you some first gameplay of Mortal Kombat of the Kenshi DLC, and I'm here to give you my impressions on the character and what I think of him, while you watch some gameplay of me destroying people with fatalities and all sorts of awesome combos and stuff. Actually, not really. I'm not that great at Mortal Kombat yet. I just got it like last weekend, so I'm not the best player ever, but you know, I can get things done and I can win, and this is hard mode on the challenge. As you're seeing, I'm getting my ass kicked by Raiden here, but that's alright. I come back and I'm able to finish him off. But my initial impressions of this character was that he was pretty difficult to use. He was kind of just, the combos didn't seem to flow as well as the easier to use characters like Smoke or Scorpion or Sub-Zero. He was a bit more difficult to use than the standard character, as I finish him off here with an X-Ray. But yeah, my initial impression was that he was pretty hard to use, and the combos didn't seem to flow. Now, I was in practice mode with him for a little while, and I figured out some combos, figured out a couple cool things that I could do, and it turns out that the combos do flow as long as you know what you're doing. I mean that's pretty much a universal trait of all characters, but he's a little bit harder to start out with, and I would definitely not recommend him to starting out people who are kind of new to Mortal Kombat, don't really know what they're doing, and they don't really know what combos, how combos work, and you know, they don't know their basics. And I'm not the best at the basics either, as you can probably see in this video, but I'm able to do some cool things, and I'm learning. So you know, every video of my Mortal Kombat gameplay, you'll see me, my skill will definitely increase every video, at least hopefully. But yes, here's I pulling off my fatality, which is actually a really awesome fatality. I remember seeing a character like description kind of thing video from Nether Studios, or NetherRealm Studios, I think it is. And basically you smash him against the camera, and then the eyeball like kind of slides down the camera, and then you slice him in half. It's really awesome, and I think the developers were saying how interactive it is, and I think that's pretty cool. I definitely agree with them on that. And here you see me fighting Reptile, which is one of my least favorite characters to play against, to be honest. One of the first online matches that I ever played. It was a pretty humiliating defeat. My enemy was the enemy player who played Reptile, and he I think pulled off a flawless victory once or twice on me. Mainly because he just kept raping me with these combos just over and over and over. And Reptile is actually a fairly easy character to pick up, and I'd probably recommend him to anyone, but you know, I don't want anyone else to be using him because I hate facing him, to be honest. So that's just kind of my thoughts on Reptile. But yeah, back to Kenshi. Basically, he uses telekinesis and his awesome sword. He's blind, so everything is through his mind, which is actually really cool. I think that's probably the best thing about him, is the telekinesis thing. And you can kind of use these rushing right there. You can see a rushing kind of image. I don't really know how to describe it. It's like a telekinesis image of him, and you can use these images to kind of destroy your enemy at different ranges. Like you'll have him do an uppercut. You can do a parry. His X-ray is also pretty cool too. As you can see, he stabs you right in the face with the hilt and then slashes you up the side, which is pretty awesome. Now his moves aren't the hardest to use in general, but you have to practice him a lot to understand the combos and how he works and all that stuff. I also picked up Scarlet, the other DLC character that came out a little while ago, but she's really cool. I think I like her more than Kenshi, but Kenshi is definitely an interesting character, and he's one to definitely look at if you're a fan of the Mortal Kombat series. And if you're new to the, like kind of as an overview, like if you're really new to the series and you don't know what you're doing at all, then I don't know if I would certainly or necessarily recommend picking him up. But if you want to use all the characters and you want to just play with them, and you think the idea of telekinesis and swordplay and all that kind of stuff is really cool, then I don't know, I'd say go for it and just buy them. You know, it's $5 and you get them. It's a little overpriced, I guess. I think I'd rather be at about $3, but I don't really want to get into overpriced DLC arguments. So here I finish him off with my fatality. One last note: the fatality is extremely annoying to use. That's just my opinion. It's like an up, down, and then R2 on the PS3 controller, which is incredibly annoying in my opinion, but whatever.
Fatality.
So at the end, he's covered with red blood and green blood, which is sick. But that's it, guys. I guess I'll see you later, and be sure to look out more for Mortal Kombat.